So when I was about 14, 15, got let go out of the Ross County Academy system, and then came to under 16s approach and asked if we would like to play, me and my pal would like to play for them. And I thought the obvious choice was just continue playing across the water instead of at home, because the opportunities are so much better across in the mainland. Ever since then, it's just kind of been year of the under 16s, Wick under 18s, and then it's just been flying since then. It's been really good.
What did you think when Gary sort of spoke about taking you into the first team squad this season?
Oh, it's just, to be honest, I didn't really expect it, because in the under 18s there's a few boys obviously kicking about the first team, and I was like, oh, I'd like to do that, would be good. But then I didn't expect it to happen a year early, because obviously I've still got a year in the under 18s, so I thought it'd maybe happen at the end of this year instead. But you know, I was really excited and I grasped the opportunity.
And how have you found it so far this season, being around the first team?
It's definitely a big step up. In Orkney, I never really had a experience playing men's football, so it kind of been my first season playing senior football. But it's definitely a physical league, and you can tell every game you play, every minute you get, it's physical. But I'm starting to think now I'm getting a bit more used to it and starting to try to play more. You
mentioned you were at Ross County. When did you first sort of start coming across to Ross County?
So I started coming across when I was about 11-ish, and it's just been since then. First game was under 12s, and then finished up with under 16s. So.
Is travelling not something that's ever phased you? Because it's for both you and your family, I imagine it's quite a big commitment.
Yeah, I know, it's been very big commitment, but you know, since doing it at such a young age, it's kind of just been normalised a little bit. Obviously, some people ask, oh, how do you do it? It's just, you know, when you've done it for so long, it's just kind of become second nature, so you're just always across. And I suppose if you want to play football at a high level, it's just something you've got to do coming from Orkney. My dad loves football, so he's always just come across and he just enjoys watching me play, so it's just, yeah, he enjoys it. He's got family south as well, so we can just always go see them, make trips out of visits to football as well.
Is it your aspiration to sort of go to the highest level you can, whether that's Highland League or higher? Yeah,
I mean, just play as high level as I can, really. Just started off pretty well, so I'm just going to see how it goes, keep doing what I can and see how far I can go.
And we're here, it's obviously a home game at Harmsworth Park. For a sort of standard weekend where you've got a home game here, what's the sort of schedule like, or the routine? How do you sort of go to and from?
So on a normal day it would be Saturday morning, get the boat and then get a lift from the boat to here, and then after the game's done you'd be looking at getting home on the Saturday night. But the away game would usually be in the winter timetable, a Friday night across, Saturday away, Saturday night across, and then home Sunday morning. But since I've got the under 18s on a Sunday, it's usually okay because I can play for them as well.
Nowadays with sports science and everything, people maybe didn't like playing 2 games back to back, but is that something if you're over you'll try and do as well, play for the 18s? Mean, I
feel like I just want to play as much football as I can, and you know, people might say you might burn out, but I just really enjoy it. So yeah, if I played a 90-minute game on a Saturday, I'd probably not play on the Sunday, but whenever it's 15-20 minutes on a Saturday, I'd definitely play on the Sunday.
On a sort of standard Saturday here, getting the boat in the morning, so what time do you get the boat in the morning and what time do you get home usually for a home game?
So I'd probably leave my house at about 8 o'clock, half 8, and then get home about 9 o'clock. So it's, you know, it's your whole day, but it's not too bad.
And how do you find it for the away games? Because obviously that's sort of most of your weekend then taken up.
Yeah, I mean it's a whole weekend, but I feel like you can kind of work stuff in around it. I've got a good relationship with the under 18 squad, so it's quite a lot of my friends in there, and then I really enjoy the Saturday, so I wouldn't really trade the being at home for what I get from being away, so I really enjoy it. It's worth it for me.
Letting the viewers into a secret, we're actually meant to be speaking to Owen Rendell, who is also from Orkney, but he hasn't made it today because of the ferry.
Yeah, so when the weather starts getting bad, we've had it not too bad so far, but when it starts getting bad you usually have a few cancellations, and sometimes it can be a bit touch and go whether you're going to get away, but just they say I can just put the boats 2 hours forward or 2 hours back, just depends on the weather when the wind starts picking up, so it's pretty unpredictable, but it keeps us on our toes.
Am I right in saying for this weekend specifically you came across on the Friday?
Yeah, so I came across last night, which it's pretty unusual for a home game, but you know, it's all right, it's fine, it's just what it is. I've got to do it.
Would you have sort of aspirations to move to the mainland in the future? Or?
Yeah, obviously the further south you go, the tougher it gets, so I mean, yeah, once I've done school and all that, I think I'll maybe see what happens, but yeah, might be an option in the future, definitely.
You mentioned school, and just tell the viewers which school you're at, and I suppose how they are with your football. Are they quite encouraging as well?
Yeah, so I go to Kirkle Grammar School in Orkney. It's a really good school, and they're really accommodating for me to play football, because of midweek games and that, you're going to miss a bit of school, but they're totally fine with it. It's good for them and good for me, so just, yeah, it's fine. They're really good with it.